Having just left the Ridge Hill group, we now reach the Bronkham Hill Barrow group. The pylons we see there will also be something consigned to history, because at the time of filming there was enormous works going on to bury the pylons across a large portion of the area of outstanding natural beauty here in Dorset. We progressively go uphill, glimpsing to the south, out to sea. The light around here on a clear day in December and January is absolutely sublime. The very low angled sun on a clear day casts good deep shadows, and assuming it's been well watered, the landscape is just lush and verdant. We're continuing our ascent here along the Ridgeway. As the name suggests, there are an enormous amount of round barrows of different sizes along this ridgeway. To the valley down to the left, that's the south, is Hell Bottom, and there are a number of Iron Age field systems down there. Also running along a considerable length of this stretch is this old line of rocks forming a boundary. Obviously much depleted, but still enough survives to make a very notable old Ridgeway trail. And even older along this Ridgeway trail is just these barrows, 4,000-year-old barrows. And I've kept many of them in here in entirety as I walk past or loop around them, just to get an idea of the sheer size and scale of these earthworks, and the degree, especially to this one we're now beginning to loop, of how much it has been robbed out on the top, dug out. But this one here has such an enormous ring ditch all the way around it. And continuing the line of ancient boundary stones, we pick this up just to the east of the large barrow we circled around, and follow it downhill a little way, and it comes to some hawthorns, I think they are. Worth spending just a little time around these hawthorns, having a look at their shapes, their interconnectedness and intertwining. Heading back uphill, we'll soon rejoin the Ridgeway. Once again, we start heading westwards, looking out over Hell Bottom. Very intriguing name. Again, picking up a line of these ancient boundary stones, and Hardy Monument becomes visible on the hill to the west. Number of Barrows still off on the right hand side. Iron Age field systems in the valley below. Just the sheer sense that this place has so long been farmed, walked, interacted and connected with. And the act of walking, feeling, looking is a continuation of participation in the landscape. Coming up soon, we will get to Hardy Monument, where we can branch off to the south for a loop towards the Hellstone Dolmen, Hampton Downstone Circle, the Grey Mare and her colts, Kingston Russell Stone Circle, the Valley of Stones and the Blackdown Modern Monument. Or we can then take a right turn just before we go uphill to Hardy Monument for keeping the direct path cutting westwards on our pilgrimage from Bank Barrow to Bank Barrow along the South Dorset Ridgeway.